Alright, so one thing to notice about the battery thing, they do have the battery attachment. Let me move this. Alright, so they have 3 holes here that you can adjust to make your if you have bigger battery or smaller battery. Anyways, it pretty much attaches in this direction, and then you pretty much just stretch it and clip it. It's pretty straightforward. So it's a neat design. I'm not sure how much I'll like it. I'll just have to use it, but I do like the battery trays, such as the ones like here in my Mini 8, where you just unclip one actually, like that. You can flip it open, pull the battery out, put it back in, flip this back over, throw the clip in. Those are pretty straightforward. I like these, but I guess I'll have to see how this design goes to see whether I approve it or not. Okay, so this part's really easy. You're just mounting the ESC to this. So you'll take your double stick tape that comes with the kit, peel off one side, stick it on, take your next piece. Of course, you have to cut this out separate for each ESC. Depending on the ESC you have, it does have different mounts, but this ESC, this specific ESC, the Mamba Max Pro, is too big for anything else, so I'm just using the universal ESC mount. So once you take all that off, let's see how this would mount in the car. And then yeah, so I'm going to put it on like this. And you just want to press it on, make sure you have a good solid stick, just so that when you hit bumps it doesn't come off, which I do. There we go. Alright. And then if you need to, you can cut more for your on and off switch, which I will do. And then this will just take these 2 screws, put them in the side, and just screw right into the chassis. So I'll do that, and I'll be back in a minute. Good to go. So there's that. Now I'm going to put in the receiver over here and show you how the rest of this goes, and then pretty much we're done with the build. Well, at least the basics. We have to put on the front and rear bumpers, and then we have the roll cage, and that's going to take a while. Oh, we also have shocks. That surprises me that's so far back, but I guess you got to build the roll cage before you're able to put that on, and then we have all the details and the body and the stickers, and then we're done. So let me figure out how to put the ESC in, and not the ESC, the receiver. We'll put the receiver in and get everything ready to go, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I noticed this when I was building. You've got this piece right here, and then there are these 3 right here. What they do is they just hold your wires down, and like, it's pretty slick. Like, makes the wires so they're not stuck in any of the transmission, anything that's going to tangle it up or rip it to shreds, and it keeps it actually pretty nice and organized. There's also one underneath that I've showed you earlier. Still need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'll probably just zip tie it and then zip tie it to these 2, so it'll like, or even, I don't know if it'll fit underneath because these are pretty thick, but I'll zip tie it down and I'll make it look nice. But I thought this is a great idea. Just wanted to point that out.